Well, let's get the 1955 Farmall 400 fired up and go move some snow. 55, 55. All right. Enough space in between those tires. Yeah, so I got the 400 sitting here, barely backed in underneath. Got a little bit of snow on it. I think it'll start, no problem. Haven't started it actually since that video. And let me climb around here. I want to explain something. Most of you got it, but there were a couple stragglers that need help in video comprehension. And moral of the story. Now you saw that I put this new negative cable in the last video, and the video was never about, hey, how to install a battery cable. It was never about that. It was always about, can I get this tractor to start? Now, about 0.001% of the things I do in life go on YouTube. Not even that, less than that. So, you know, don't assume that I didn't take this out and put this bolt out, put it on a wire brush and this and that and the other thing. All right, never assume. You know what the word assume spells when it's broken down. So, you know, one guy was like, "Oh, I know. Now I see why I stopped watching your videos. You can't even properly demonstrate how to install a battery cable." If you need a demonstration on installing a battery cable, you probably need to hire your work out. But anyways, we're going to get this thing fired up. And I'm going to move some snow. I can show you here. We got, I don't know, maybe 6 inches, which normally isn't even really enough to move. But what happens is we'll get warm weather. A lot of this will melt down. Okay, so we'll have 2 inches left. All right. Then it'll freeze, maybe get in the teens or 20s Fahrenheit. So that 2 inches that's left, it'll become ice. Snow on top of that. Okay, say we get another 6 inches. All right, that'll melt again. Moral of the story is we have layers and layers and layers and layers of ice, and it eventually poses a problem. So when you can, if you can, you want to move this. So let's get this thing fired up. All right, I am reasonably certain that there we go. All right, well, I had to swap batteries out. That battery needs put on charge. I'm putting this one in here. It actually is in there. So we're going to fire this 400 up. Or we're going to choke it. Ugh. You think you build a big enough storage space? I'll argue that. And win. All right. Yeah, right there we go. Get that choked up, all choked up. Make sure the fuel is on, and indeed it is. But I see some water in the bottom of that bowl, so that's never a good thing. Wait a minute. There we go. Yeah. Choke off. All right, there we go. We running, but look at that bowl. I did buy a replacement bowl for this, but you can see the water in there. And that is an accumulation of when this tractor sat outside, just a buildup of, condensation and just moisture in the system itself. And again, if I was a betting man, I would say that I'm going to have to clean that fuel bowl out a few times to get the water out of it. I do have a new assembly to put on there, so that's going to happen for sure. Let's get this battery out of here. Oh, I don't know. On a 311 plow looks like a good place for it. Pretty bad. I use the tread usually to climb a tractor, but there's no tread on here to use to climb. So, yeah. The old bird just runs. I am ordering a pad for this. I was going to order a whole new seat assembly till I priced them, I don't know, $450 from the base up. The catch is I wouldn't really get a much better assembly, so I'm just going to throw a pad on this like I have on the H and just use it, run it. All right. Yeah, we did get, I don't know, probably 6 inches of snow. And like I said, it's really not, for me, it's not really justification to plow it other than what it turns into. So let's get on the road ski. We moving. Pretty nice day out today. You can see the sun's just shining, and it's about 37 degrees Fahrenheit, which around here I'll take it. There's the 370s. I'll be getting a set of 37s for the H in the spring. I'll be doing a lot of plowing and disking with that H. Dump out the snow I've got in there already. Preferably not in the driveway itself. I mean, there's really not, you can see I'm on a driveway, but there's really not a lot to get rid of. I'm just gonna drop the bucket and back drag it. You know, the sun's shining. If you get down to the dark, I don't know, stone gravel, it really helps to melt it down quite a bit. There we go. Now just kind of lightly back drag that, and you know, instead of taking all my stone out of there in one fell swoop, I don't mind hitting it a couple times. At all, really. What I do is I just bring it right back out into the field, right about there, and raise my bucket up. The problem is that mailbox sits on a slope, and if it ain't clear, they come down in those cheap little they're them little mail Jeeps. They're like two-wheel drive, no weight in the back. You know, a guy that works out and deadlifts could probably lift up one of them things, and that's why it's has a really hard time just going up that little gradient. So, yeah, that's the name of the game for me here. There's been times where I've come out and shoveled all this. It takes hours. This takes minutes. But I've learned again not to do it in a hurry, because I got 2B stone down here at what, $360 a load? It does start to cost you. in pretty much neutral right now. As soon as it stops, I go in reverse, and we continue the nonsense. You know, for these bald tires, it really moves well in the snow. No chains, no nothing. And surprising. Of course, I will tell you, I had a puller one time, a guy that does tractor pulls, and he told me flat out, oh, there goes the train. Really weird, he didn't even blow the horn. Huh. That's unusual. But a puller told me one time that worn tires pull better than new ones, so I don't know. I don't know if that's got anything to do with it or not. They're clearly worn, and road worn at that. So somebody's definitely taken this down the road quite a few times in its day. Yeah, like I say, the hope is just to get that down low enough to where the sun has relevance as far as melting it down. Ski. I'll tell you, we've had an easy winter here. I know you're looking at this, and if you're in a place that doesn't get a lot of snow, you're like, whoa, man, that'd be terrible. Oh, this has been great for us. It's been a really good winter, easy winter. You know, when they say snow's coming and it's only 6 inches, we don't even do anything to prepare for that. All right, I stop, go in reverse, keep her going. Pull it back just about as far as I can, because sometimes what they do is they pull in, back up, and then get a run for it. So. Basically get it off the driveway. You know, for what I paid for this tractor, it don't owe me a thing. Leave a comment down below if you want to know what I paid for this tractor. Beep beep. How to create that interaction and get that algorithm kicking. There's a lot of things about being a YouTube creator that there's no way when you come on here, unless you have a mentor, that you're going to know and understand the dynamics of it. There's just no way. And, you know, the algorithm is one thing. It's a little bit different on every platform. I'm just pulling it back light again. I just don't want it to become ice. That's the critical element in all of this. All right. What's in that bucket's being pretty stubborn. Get out of there. I'm going to hit this one more time, and that should be good, because the sun will do the rest for the next 2-3 hours, and this will open up. Should get off and swing that mailbox back. gonna drop it right there. There we go. Yeah, you can see there is a little snow on the front of this tractor. The front end was sticking out just a little bit, but 2/3 of it was undercover. The critical 2/3, I should say. There we go. You know, the one thing too I should mention is I don't use any salt or anything like that on this driveway. And the main reason is because I don't want salt on my tractors or equipment. I just don't. You're going to get some in from the main road up there, which is actually a back road on a dead end road. But yeah, I'm anti-salt down here, so. Reverse skate. Oh yeah, I'm digging pretty deep on that one. I don't even care at this point. Bucket, I've got those teeth on there. And what I use those for is when there is ice, I can turn that bucket right down and break it up. And reverse. I do run non-ethanol in this. I don't use a lead additive. Maybe you should. Leave a comment down below in what you run in your Farmall tractors and whether or not you use a lead additive. Reverse. Tell you one thing I would like to have for that hill though is some sand and cinders. That'd be cool to have on there, just to help you get a little grip from the wheels that slip. Alright, well, we just let the sun do the rest. Anytime you see that shine, that's definitely melting snow. I don't know if I hit that again or not. Well, there's your answer. Not. The only thing this tractor needs right now is I got to get down and see Jeff Barrett. He says he has a replacement for that power steering unit. And then I don't know if that one could be rebuilt or not. I haven't had it off of there to look at it, so we'll see. Well, and that's a wrap. I do appreciate you watching. We're about a month out of auction season, believe it or not. That last Saturday in February. So look forward to auction season starting and getting 2021 a-rolling. Look at how nice them front tires look. Brand new. Boom!